Yeah. All the time. Hey, Blue Star. Good evening. How you doing, girl? I'm good. How about you? I'm good. I'm good. Just got my little babies down for bed. Decided to hop on since I rarely do nighttime lives, but I said, why not tonight? Plus, I was on earlier. There wasn't like a lot of people that came in, so I'm like, Um, so I said, well, let me get on tonight and see what happens. Yeah, yeah, but yeah, I've been okay. Just getting through the weeks, girl. I literally have like a month left before I have my baby. So I've been getting like all her stuff and getting ready for, her arrival. Thank you. Thank you for putting the hashtags, my dear. So yeah, I'll probably be on here tonight for about like an hour. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. But yeah. Did I miss the baby shower? Yeah, it was the baby shower was last Saturday. Well, this previous Saturday. It was from I think I had got on here at like 2:40 and I got off at 5. But like YouTube been weird with my notifications, so it wouldn't even surprise me if like you missed it because of that. Because like I said, YouTube been really weird with notifying people that I be on here. So yeah. No, dang, I'm sad that I missed it because I've been getting lots of sleep. It's okay. It's okay. It happens, love. But what I am going to do is I am going to put my registry in the chat because um, I want people to be able to give baby gifts if y'all feel led to send gifts. So I'm gonna put my registry link in the chat, and yeah. Let me see. I don't know if Shevish is in here. She might be because I know she has my registry link too. Would you tell me? Let me see. Thank you for the like too. I appreciate it. I don't know if I already said that. But yeah, I got a couple more like gifts coming and stuff too. So I'm like, should I have another live where I open gifts? Hey Ari, how you doing? Okay, let me get the link. Sure. What's up? Oh, you're so around you. I'm gonna do it without you. So, hey girl. Girl, why was you just on my mind, Shakira? You was literally just on my mind. That's so crazy you popped into my chat. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me put this registry link in the chat real quick. Could y'all make sure to like the live too, please and thank you. That way we can get it kind of circulating. We'll always be together. Did I call you today, girl? I don't know. I feel like I called you this morning. Did we talk on the phone this morning, Shakira? Maybe it was yesterday. I know I called you when I was at the store. Okay. So that's my link to my registry. If anybody wants to get anything for the baby. Okay. Back to the regular scheduled program. I don't know what just happened to my music. Let me just pull it back. Okay. Girl, I've been fine all day. I go do 1 hour of overtime. In my last 20 minutes, I start getting depressed. Really? Hey, babe. I have meds from when that situation happened between me and James, but I haven't popped them in about a year. Um, I just popped one. Where did this come from? I have no reason to be depressed. So before I even like pull cards about that, Shakira, there was a lunar eclipse in Pisces, and I know you have a Pisces moon, so that could be part of it because that eclipses are very strong and they can bring about like hidden emotions or like making us face things that we thought we were done with facing. So it was an eclipse, a lunar eclipse in Pisces, um, full moon lunar eclipse. Okay. Um, all right, wants to know, can you tell me if what Sam did was actually intentional? Like, did he really not want anything serious but wanted to be deceitful or make it seem like he did? He told me he didn't want anything serious, like he wasn't the relationship type. After I asked him if me and him could still be friends if I end up with another guy, I could tell by his text that he was upset, but he was playing it off and trying to make it seem like he wasn't. I was honest and told him that I was also talking to other guys. Okay, let's see. So this is going to be for Ari, and then Shakira, I got you. I can see why he would feel a little disappointed, but we really shouldn't expect exclusivity with people who we aren't exclusive with, especially if we didn't ask a person to be exclusive with us, right? No, I agree. I agree with that. Okay, so Ari wants to know if what Sam did was intentional. Um, like, did he really not want anything serious with her? Ari wants to know that. If what Sam did was intentional. You okay, Queen? You sound tired. No, I'm talking low because my son is asleep. Like the baby is asleep, so I don't want to wake him up. So if I'm talking low, it's because I don't want to wake the baby. Okay, but I'm fine. Okay. So is what Sam did intentional when he said he didn't really want a relationship with Ari? Okay. Yeah, he's knocked out, and I literally just got him to bed, and I do not need him waking up because when he wake up, he screams, and I ain't got time for that. Okay, so we got the tour because, like, Ari, honestly, I feel like I feel like he was kind of wearing like a false mask when it came to relationships. Now you got the death card right next to him. You got the death card right next to the two of cups. So this just seemed like a scorned person. Like I feel like in his past he could have really tried to date and it just didn't go right. So it seemed like he was kind of deflecting onto you, like his trauma from a previous relationship or a situationship. Okay. Um, but honestly, yeah, see look, he just he has a negative outlook on relationships. But deep down inside, I feel like he did want a relationship. He was just trying to like psych himself out. Or you know what I'm saying? Because you got the Ace of Wands, you got the Knight of Cups. So deep down inside, he really a lover boy. He really is. He just tries to put on this facade because of his fear of being hurt again. It wasn't right for him to be deceitful towards me to talk like he wanted something serious when he didn't. He did want something serious. But like I just said, he has an issue with being vulnerable. So if he feels like if he remains in control, then he won't ever feel vulnerable again. So this is somebody that likes to love bomb, but he's not love bombing because he likes to see people like fall in love with him. It's more so he love bomb out of his own insecurities. Like, if that makes sense. Yeah. So he has his own insecurity surrounding love and relationships. So and he likes to kind of be the one to get away before he falls in love. It's stupid, but you got a lot of men that's like that. They have like commitment phobia, but it usually be that one girl that hurt them when they was 12 years old, and now that's their excuse when they 25 and they being a player. Just saying. So yeah, it just seemed like unfortunately he needs to heal before he start talking to people. Also, remember when I asked you about Frederico? I knew he wasn't genuine. Although he said he was, he reached out to me basically begging me to keep talking to him. Then never texted me again afterwards. He didn't even text me since that day. I mean, it could have been other things that happened though. You don't never know. I mean, it's easy to assume that somebody not talking to you because they just lost interest, but he could have had something going on. I mean, anything. So, you know, I wouldn't run with that ideology that he probably fell out of interest with me. Like people have real shit going on, so maybe that happened. You know, unfortunately, that's maybe something you'll never know. But yeah, there be other things that happens. Um, hold on one second. That could be why I went to shower and the water had me feeling all sad. My love life. That's the only thing I'm missing. But I put it to the back of my mind, just working on my yeah, Shakira. That's why I said like I don't know if anybody else saw that big old full moon. It was a big full moon. Um, but yeah, that's gonna make you. It's gonna make you tired. It's gonna make you emotional. It's gonna make you feel drained. Like eclipses are intense like that, girl. But if you still want me to pull on that question, Shakira, I can. But I just kind of felt led to tell you that. Um, hold on, let me go back down. Maybe, but honestly, I don't believe it. He was acting weird before all of a sudden, and even said he didn't want anything serious. And he literally talked about being serious to me before too. Plus, he went many days without talking to me. So if he was already saying that he ain't want nothing serious, then that would have been your exit right there, boo. I'm just saying. He already had told you. He would have been blocked before he could even think about blocking me. Yeah. Mm-mm. If a man say he ain't looking for nothing serious, baby, ain't no reason to entertain it. Ain't no reason to F around to find out. That's your cue to get up out of that situation. Do you know how long I'm gonna be in this? Looks like I'm gonna be home until it passes. I can't stand this energy. It's literally intense. I had a good day, but I don't understand. But yes, please check on how long. Okay. Thank you, Blue Sky. So how long will Shakira be in this energy that she's feeling right now? Let's see. Three of Cups. Short-lived. Short-lived. I feel like you got the Three of Wands. The Judgment. Um, I'd say probably, what's today? September 8th. A few days. Literally. Like, I'm getting like maybe 2 to 3 days. Then it will pass. You're going to go back to your regular routine. Look, you got the Three of Cups here. You got the Judgment. You're going to be like, yeah, that was just something I had to release, but, I know that's not who I am today. And you got the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. So, yeah, it's just like, it's the eclipse. That's it. It's the eclipse. And that eclipse energy can last for a few days. Like, for real. So, I wouldn't even stress it. Let it flow. Release it. But, it's not going to be a long-term energy. You know what I'm saying? Um, Also said he told me he didn't want anything serious when he literally was saying that he left me and talking about serious love topics. I exited shortly after he was being a jerk to me, and then he tried to move me back and persuade me to keep talking to him. Yeah, he sounded like he's just off. Like he's just mentally off. Girl, I'm like, hold up. I'm like, I'm in a good spot. What the heck? Okay, hello. Let it do its thing then. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, just let it just pass. It's gonna pass. It's just like a cold, a seasonal cold. It lasts for a few days and then it'll be out of there. So take care of yourself, you know. Um, aromatherapy. I don't know if you like candles. So aromatherapy, you know, let your boo give you a little massage. If he do come over. You know, but just he'll take care of you. Yes, Ari. So no, he probably got some little issues going on, Ari. Um, but yeah. Yeah, this eclipse was, I don't know, my dreams been weird. That's the only thing I could really say, like, that's the only thing I really can say is my dreams have been so freaking weird, y'all. Like, I woke up out of one dream yesterday and I was like, what the hell was that? Oh yeah, light you a candle. Yeah, some aromatherapy. So anybody else having weird dreams? Or is it just me? Cause yeah, my dreams have been super outlandish. But I chalk it up to the eclipse. Excuse me, all that went down the wrong pipe. Yeah, definitely mentally unstable for sure. Um, that's unfortunate though. My dreams be weird too. Like, bro, my ex Irving is always in it. Like, bruh, really? That's crazy. I wonder if that's because he trying to manifest something. You know, I don't know. Hi, Tata. Hi, can I ask please? Hello. Yes. Make sure you like the live, and make sure you are well. I know you subscribe because I have it on subscribers only, but make sure you like the live, okay? And yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. Let me message Chavis because she normally be in the chat. Hold on, y'all. She might not have got a notification. Okay, Tata said, will me and Kilo be in a serious long-term relationship in the future? And what would it be like? Okay, so if you want to know more in depth about what the relationship would be like if I get a yes, that would be more of an in-depth question. So that would be donation based, but I can do like a yes or no about if you and Kilo are going to be in a serious long-term relationship. Okay, so I will go ahead and ask that now. Okay, so this is going to be for Tata. Tata wants to know, will me and Kilo be in a serious long-term relationship in the future? So let's see. Will Tata and Kilo be in a serious long-term relationship in the future? Yes or no? I got a yes card, but it's gonna take a lot of work. I don't even know like how long y'all been knowing each other, but I feel like it's just gonna take a lot of work. It's gonna take a lot of work. I don't know if y'all kind of in the early stages of thing, but yeah, but it's possible if y'all both willing to do the work. Yes, you got the sun card. Okay. Um, it's either him or his wife, or sometimes both of them in my dreams. And of course, the wife always want to argue with me or something. It would be just him. Wait, I said it would be just him twice. Oh, you're fine. You're welcome, Tata. But yeah, like I said, the dreams have been very vivid. They've been very weird. So I don't know. Hey, everybody, make sure y'all liking the live when y'all come in, please. Thank you, thank you. They just been weird. It's like it's hard to explain them. Um, like I had a dream that I don't even know how to describe it because it was so odd. Like It was a dream of like it looked like a Beetlejuice type of dream. Like y'all remember Beetlejuice when he was on that like the little community, like it was like a little village or something, and the dude was saying his name, and then he came out the grass. It was like weird like that, and I don't know, like, and I'm like I didn't watch nothing like before I went to bed that would even make me have a dream like that. But that's what I'm saying. It was like weird stuff. Probably just it's probably a little bit of what's going on with the eclipse on top of my pregnancy. Like I just think I'm just so yeah, it was weird. Yeah, like the Beetlejuice theme type dream. It's crazy. Um, but yeah, can you guys tell me why a guy would be scared to tell a girl that he has a girlfriend? Because he's a loser. That's why. That's why he would be scared to tell a girl he has a girlfriend. Maybe you were in his dimension. I don't know, girl, because I ain't trying to be in that dimension. I promise you, I ain't trying to be in that dimension at all. But I don't know very much. Yeah, he's a loser. That's simple. It ain't no valid answer to that. It's literally no valid answer to that. Because if a guy is scared to tell you he had a girlfriend, like just think how he would be with you. Like, see you later, dude. So yeah, ain't no way. But like I said, any guy that does that is a loser. I don't care. That's just straight out just greedy. But they do it. They do it all the time. Mhm. She said nothing. A guy had a coworker of his tell me he had a girlfriend and he wasted my time, so he gave me his number. And when he had a whole girlfriend and never texted me back when I text him. Wow. He lucky you ain't find his girlfriend and tell her. He better be glad you ain't find his girlfriend and tell her what her dude be up to when he is at work. That's unfortunate. You should have. You should have. So she can knock his head between a washer and dryer. Am I the only one who be dreaming with food in it at times? No, girl. I didn't have plenty of dreams, so I had me some bomb food in my dreams. And I wake up and like, dang, what was that recipe? Right. He lucky he didn't give me his social media right. Yeah, no, I can't stand guys like that. I can't stand guys that be lying about being in relationships. Like that is so stupid. And we in the age of social media. Like you seriously don't think I'm gonna find out? Yeah. And I feel bad for the girl. You know. Yeah. I just hate when men do that stuff. Like grow up. Mm-mm. See, like I said, I ain't got no valid excuse I can think of for that type of behavior. They just trifling. I'm not gonna throw a fit just because a guy told me he had a girlfriend. Right? Exactly. Now, if you still continue to pursue him and he got a girlfriend, then that's a whole different story. And you know, you got some of them too. That even if a man tell you he got a girlfriend, they still want the man. That I don't get. Yeah, like he telling you he got a girlfriend, you still want to talk to him? You crazy. Well, that's my question, but I don't know since I kind of figure out why. Um, since I kind of want to figure out why everything is in my energy, my dream, or why the wife is through. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't continue to pursue him after I found out. Right. I just hope I ain't doing anything that has doing anything in real life that has to do with me. Okay, so let's see. Um, why is Irving in Blue Star's energy and the wife? Excuse me. I feel like Irving's in your energy because it's like he thinking about you too. Y'all be thinking about each other probably at the same time. With the Knight of Swords here, thinking about each other, dreaming about each other at the same time. And I feel like let's look at this Eight of Coins. Why is this here? Why is the Eight of Coins coming out? Why is the Eight of Coins coming out? Yeah. He be wanting to escape too, but he knows like it will take a lot of work to get out of his situation. So instead, I feel like he kind of daydreams about you, or he like like I said, he astral travels, because this is the card of astral traveling. Um, Let me see why the wife be coming out. Yeah, he do. This one, he do. Why the wife keep coming out? Or coming up in her dreams? Hmm. Well, here she is right here. The wife may be kind of like real and so the Queen of Cups, like she can use her gift. It could be a blessing and a curse. So the Queen of Cups could be somebody who like solely uses intuition and they just kind of be like looking out for people. But then they can also be a manipulative person. So I feel like she be coming out too because, I feel like she be picking up his energy. Like she be knowing. And I feel like that she be trying to remain in control, manipulate. So when he gets a dreaming or daydreaming about you, it's like she's in his energy. She's in his energy, so it's like it manipulates. You know what I'm saying? Um, but that's what I'm seeing. She kind of be on his coattail because she be kind of, and the Ace of Cups reverse could talk about somebody who has like issues with self love, so they could tend to really cling to their partner, like overly cling to them. But he do wish he could escape. It's just a lot he would have to do to get away from her. I'm not gonna lie, when it came to a guy I really liked, I used to be like that in high school, trying to pursue guys that had girlfriends, thinking I could win them over to where they leave the girl. That was high school. That was a high school thing. Yes, high school wasn't that long ago, but I've still changed since then. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you learned. Why that man in the car, low key? Oh, I read that. That makes so much sense. I don't know. I feel like it's him when I dream of him. Like when I see her in my dreams, I be annoyed. Yeah, she just a leech on him. So because they are so intertwined, like she's coming out in the dreams too. I used to believe that I can get a cute guy to leave his girlfriend for me so I can end up having my happy ending with him. I even believed that I was meant to end up with a guy who left his girlfriend for me. Wow. Well, at least you can admit that and kind of like reflect and realize where you were wrong. That's what's up. But yeah. Um I feel like when we in high school we kind of we do stuff we shouldn't do, you know. Like when she's in my dreams, she's always glares and argues with me. Like I look at him and tell her to get your girl. Yeah, but like I said, she's the Queen of Cups, so she could be extremely intuitive. But I definitely want to take a man now. I am frustrated that a lot of the guys that I would end up with, that I would end up being attracted to, would turn out to already be taken. But I leave them alone when they tell me or when I find out. Yeah, when it's me and him, we talk though. It's awkward. Like we act as if it was us in the past, but at the same time, we sense the energy of how it's awkward. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I don't know. Like I just feel like y'all kind of both be, mirroring each other with the thoughts and stuff. But like I said, because he's so intertwined with her, she's heavily in his energy. So that happens too. She be astral traveling with him. Like, where you going? So yeah, it's like guys I'm attracted to would always end up being unavailable for whatever reason. The reason usually being that they were already taken, but don't want anything serious commitment, folks. hmm I always dealt with like when I was like early in dating, not necessarily dealing with guys that had girlfriends. Excuse me. Not necessarily dealing with guys that had girlfriends, but dealing with guys who were not over their ex. That it was the opposite for me. So I would be talking to a dude or whatever, and then come to find out he was still talking to his ex. Or they would get back with their ex. Like it was, oh my god. Like I used to be like, why? Why do I keep attracting these type of dudes that don't be over their exes? I would be so mad. That was like in my 20s. But yeah, it took a minute for me to like get with people that was solid or a person that was solid. But yeah, like in my 20s and stuff, I kept running into that same problem. Like or or I would start talking to them and then the ex would come out of nowhere. Like literally out of nowhere and try to reconnect. And a lot of the times they went back to their ex. I hated it. um, it's honestly creepy though. Yeah, it is. So it isn't just the retrograde. Well, we're not in a retrograde as far as like we had a full lunar eclipse in Pisces. So that could be why your dream was so vivid. I hope it won't take that too long for me. I honestly don't want to have to keep going through blessings in disguise or harsh lessons in my love life. Yeah. Well, you need to see where you need to like look at your birth chart because that'll kind of tell you like how your love life is gonna go, and it could tell you if you have any like oppositions or conjunctions with like malefic planets like Saturn. Um, Saturn is a big one because Saturn will delay love depending on where it's at in your chart. And like I'm a Capricorn stellium, so I should have known I wasn't gonna find love until I was older, like genuine love. You have a Saturn in Cancer. I wonder what that means for you. Let me see. Where is your trying to think. Do you know what house Saturn sits in for you? Let me see something. So a person that has Saturn in Cancer, it says, often felt a lack of safety or emotional nourishment in a childhood, leading to a struggle with emotional vulnerability and a deep desire for security and a stable home life. Mm. So, does that resonate? Like when you were younger, do you feel like you didn't get enough like affection or love, especially from like your parents? Because these people can struggle with that your dad's side. So you could be kind of in a way going after men who kind of reflect your father's behavior. That's why it's important to heal because you'll subconsciously attract men who are like your father. They will be emotionally unavailable. They'll overpromise but underdeliver and things like that. Yeah. So that might be something that you need to work through because that could definitely be why you're attracting those type of men. Um, it's not like you're punishing yourself, but subconsciously you could be trying to like fulfill that desire to be loved and acknowledged from masculine energy. And I had that happen to myself, like with my dad. He wasn't in my life like that either. And I made a lot of mistakes with men. And I never understood. I'm like, why am I making these mistakes and stuff? And it was because I was coming from a place of feeling worthless or unworthy of love. So what did I attract? I attracted men who were going to reflect that. It is. It is very annoying, but it's just stuff we have to work through. That's why I say therapy is your best friend. Because you don't want to, if you're aware of it, you don't want to repeat patterns. You don't want to give your children a father that you had. I'm not saying like you don't love your parents, but what I'm saying is you don't want to subconsciously create another dynamic where your children feel like how you feel. So that's why it's your responsibility to heal. So that way your children get a better opportunity. Um, cause yeah, that stuff is real. Like my mother, her father wasn't really there. And guess what? She attracted men who weren't really there for her kids. It's a vicious cycle. So that's why I say you have to deal with it. Because if you don't, it can happen to your daughters. Since I can go with or without Irving, and he knows that when it comes to me having my heart set on someone, that I will stick to the person I'm with. Oh, hold on, let me read the top. It is a very annoying and mixed emotions. Since right now I am focusing on my BS Steven in reality, though I just don't like how the wife is in it. Yeah, yeah, that's the unfortunate part about like when you get close to somebody, but then they go in a different direction and stuff. Sometimes y'all still remain attached some type of way. But yeah, Ari, that's just like that's just my honest advice because like I said, I've been through it. I literally been through it. Um, and I never understood my mom. Like she always just wanted a family. Like I mean, I get it. Women get tired of doing stuff on their own. They get tired of paying bills by themselves. Ain't got no help from no man. But it was part of me like, why is my mom so obsessed with like creating a family? It was like she could not wrap her head around why she wanted a family so bad. But and now that I'm a woman and I know how my mama grew up, because my mama didn't heal, it became a perpetual cycle with her. She kept attracting men that even reminded her of her father. So it is so important to heal from that. Yeah, I don't want my future children that. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so because I remember you was saying something on the chat about you don't know why you it was something about you don't know why you be wanting a man or a boyfriend or you be wanting be in a relationship and stuff right now. Like, and I was asking you then, I was like, well, how did you grow up? And you told me like your dad wasn't really in your life. And I said the same thing. And I was like, yeah, like that will make you do that. That will make you kind of be like, it'll be like you crave it. You crave love, like you crave affection. You crave this, you crave that. And it's like, it feels normal in the moment. But when you reflect and you look back, you like, damn, I was tripping. I was tripping. Like I was really out here bad. Like looking. So yeah. Yeah, I know. But we all have our stuff we got to work through. We all got our, and honestly, I feel like it builds character. If you fix it and you become aware of it, it builds character, and then you break a generational curse. You know, because we do have more resources than our parents. I don't know about you, but my mama, she was born 69. They wasn't talking about mental health for Black people. They wasn't offering therapy. They didn't care. So you gotta think our parents, like, I really feel like they really didn't have the education. They were what's the word? They were ignorant, but they were ignorant because they didn't have the education. So we are a little bit more advanced. So it's like, unfortunately, we do have to bear the cross, but we also have the resources to like nail the cross and to be able to be like a generational curse breaker. So maybe that's why you had gotten this life, so that you could break the cycle. So you got to look at it in a more like objective way. Like maybe it's because I have what it takes to break the curse. You know. So yeah, I just wish that my issues were less severe, easier to work through, like had simpler solutions that wouldn't take so much time. Yeah, and you don't know, you could be dealing with like your father's his karma too. Um, I don't know if y'all talk now, but if your father is still kind of absent, like I'm sure you kind of dealing with that too. with the fact that, like, because sometimes, like I said, we live both parents' karma. So if your dad didn't heal and he didn't do what he had to do, then you got to heal that too. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I'm telling y'all. Hey, y'all, give me 1 second, okay? I gotta check some. One moment, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. My friend has sent me a package or whatever, y'all, and it had literally just came. I'm glad she said something because I would not have known that package was on my porch. That's so crazy. What y'all talking about? You talking about your job, Ari? Where was you? Did you start your other? You started your transfer already? Okay, let me do it usually like this. What you let me see? You not in the system at Wendy's yet? Manager irritated me at first for a bit. She told me last minute that I was scheduled to come to work today and that she forgot I was scheduled. Oh, I would have been too mad. I would have been like, oh, well, I ain't coming in. So it was crazy today, but they said it's not normally like that. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I get it. I get it. But still, like, dang. Sometimes you be liking to mentally prepare for work, you know? Yeah, the coworker, right? Yeah, that's positive for sure. Yeah, yeah, she got it. She do. She got it. I'm glad that you know, was able to make it to work though. Nonetheless, you know, got you some money, some hours. But yeah, my best friend, she sent me a package for the baby. So I'm gonna open it and see what I got in there. She's like, you gonna be feeling like it's Christmas. But I also could have paid so that those plans were important. You could have, but you're right. You know, money come first sometimes. Yeah. I came at 12:30ish and worked until 5 p.m. I was supposed to come at 11, but they told me right before 11 that I had to work. Oh well, yeah. See, if they told you right before you were supposed to start, then that's on them. But no, I feel you because I be liking to mentally prepare before I go work or anything. So I definitely understand. Yeah, yeah. You just hang out with your friends this weekend. What y'all doing? What do y'all got planned? Hey, Sierra. I'm good, girl. How you been? I wanted to take my kids to this like September Fest. It's like a fall festival, but I'm like, I am too dang big and pregnant. I don't know if I'm be able to do that. Like I wanted to though, so bad. I think it's next weekend. But I'm like, I don't want to overdo it. You know what I'm saying? That's good, Sierra, that you've been good, girl. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna take my kids. I want to, but yeah, I'll be tired. Like, mm. I think I should have another check this week. When the last time I worked at Wendy's. Oh, okay. You still should let them have fun. No, I know. I can't. I personally wouldn't be able to take them because it's a lot of walking, and I'm at that point in my pregnancy where it hurts to walk. So the only other thing I can think of is if they go with like my boyfriend or if it's other family that's going, but nobody said they're going to it. So yeah, yeah, maybe that's if he don't work. Because if he work, he ain't gonna be able to take them. Because I think it's like starts at like 11. I don't want to spend too much sleep until my next check comes. No, I understand that. But yeah, so but it'll always be stuff. It'll always be stuff like the holidays is coming. It's gonna be more stuff for them to do. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Blue Star, that's fine. They do, but they don't. I don't necessarily know if like any family members are going, and it's a new school that they're going to, so like they don't really know a lot of the kids all the way like that. So, and they don't even know that there's a fall fest. I haven't told them nothing. That's be my way of doing things, is I don't tell them anything until I know for sure that it's gonna happen, because I don't want my kids disappointed. So they don't even know about it. But I was like, I was gonna do it, but um, just based on these last couple of days, I'm like, I don't know if that's a good idea, because I'm kind of at the end of pregnancy, and last thing they will need is for me to go into labor at the festival. Do y'all think that it's weird for someone to get tired of going to the malls in their city? No, people get tired of their cities all the time. No, they ain't weird at all. Especially like, for instance, where I live at, they always be shooting at my mall. It always be shooting happening at my mall. I haven't been to my mall in over a year because of that. Um, so you can definitely get tired of going to your mall, especially if it be violence. It used to be like a time where we could go to the mall and we would have so much fun. But nowadays, like people don't know how to handle they don't know how to handle their drama. They want to shoot each other. So it's like it's been some shootouts in the mall. It's so ghetto. And girl, guess what? Cameron followed me on Instagram over the weekend. I was kind of shocked because I thought I was still blocked. Really? That's what's up. The mall closest to me has fights here and there, yeah. As I say, people will literally meet up at like public places to fight. Like y'all really just do not care about y'all life because y'all gonna go to jail. Yeah, just stupid. And then it's like they ruin the experience for everybody else. That's why I won't go to the mall, because it's so unpredictable, and I don't want to have my kids with me and somebody get to shooting. And no, mm-mm. So I rarely go. If I go to the mall, it's gonna be the outside stores. But I'm not going into the heart of the mall. Mm-mm. But that's really the reality of anywhere you go nowadays. People is crashing out. So any public place really is not safe. You just really got to watch your surroundings, because, like I said, more and more people are going to be crashing out just because of this economy, all of it. Like people is losing their minds. I don't even go to the mall. I shop online. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I shop online too. I rarely go to the store. Like I think only reason why I went to the store recently is because my kids needed uniforms. So I went to Burlington. But I don't normally go into the stores. I go grocery shopping, but I don't go into stores for leisurely like activities, because, like I said, people is really crazy, and this country is just worse and worse. People just pulling out guns whenever. So yeah, I stay online too. So yeah, but I am probably gonna be on here for like 10 more minutes, y'all. It's if anybody got any questions, let me know. But I'm gonna be on here for probably like 10 more minutes, because I gotta get up so early tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment and I can't miss it. Go ahead, Sierra. That's fine. Um, but yeah, I cannot miss my doctor's appointment. So ones are fun. I like to go out when I have the chance. Yeah, they can be all right. It just depends. It depends on your mom. But I remember a time where like moms was like the spot, y'all. Not to fight, but like to kick it. Like, oh my gosh, like I remember dressing up just to go to the mall when I was in high school. Like looking super cute, because you don't never know who you're gonna see at the mall. You might see a little crush, or some girls up there that you know. But like it used to be a whole experience. That was in like 2006, 2007. And me and my friends, we would take a bus like, because we wasn't driving yet. So we would take the city bus to the mall, and we'll be up there. Like, we'll be shopping at Forever 21, like Aeropostale. Crazy. Thank you, Sierra. Online shopping can be appealing, sometimes more affordable, but it's not as fun. Yeah, I think it's more of a safety thing, if anything. You got a lot of people that are, some people have PTSD from violence, and then you have other people that's just like, we live in some crazy times. I don't want to put myself at risk. It ain't worth it. So everybody got their opinion on it. Yeah. And my best friend and I stayed in the mall in middle school, not anymore. Yeah. That's when life was low key simple. Like, me and my friends, we'd be like, it's Friday, what y'all doing? We ain't doing nothing. Oh, y'all want to meet up at the mall? They'd be like, yeah. So some of them, their parents would drop them off, or like they would drive, or the bus, and we'd all meet up, and we would go to like Forever 21. We would go to Wet Seal. That's when Wet Seal was still in the storage job. I don't know if y'all know what Wet Seal is, but it was basically like the club store. Like, you can go in there and get you some business casual clothes for the club or for a party. But yeah, we would have like Wet Seal and stuff, and then we'll go into like Bath and Body Works, or Bed Bath and Body Works, right? No, it's Bath and Body Works. And then we would like get like perfume and stuff, or just try on perfume. Oh my God, man, that's when life was so simple. That era is gone. Okay, so Sierra wants to know, why did Cameron Hip follow her on Instagram? So why did Cameron Hip follow Sierra on Instagram? Why did Cameron Hip follow Sierra on Instagram? You would love they bring it back. A lot of these companies went bankrupt. Why did Cameron Hip follow Sierra on Instagram? Why? Yeah. Because a lot of them have went bankrupt, really. He just wanted to see some pictures of you and stuff. It's been a while since y'all seen each other, right? In person. So he just wanted to see, like, what you've been posting. Let's look at this Ada Coins too. Ada Coins. Yeah. Yeah, they're not. But we have the two coins coming out, and we have the Ace of Wands here too. And I think like he's trying to show that he's interested, or he's invested. That he's invested in like kind of trying to build this up to something more. I think I had said that too. I'm glad he's actually succumbing to the energy and allowing this to flow naturally, because I feel like he's just kind of allowing things to he just seeing where things could go. He's curious. But he is showing a mutual like interest, or mutual desire to build on this. Friendship. I would say friendship right now, because I know y'all still friends. But yeah, he's starting to like really kind of take the torch in this connection. Yeah. So I mean, I'm glad he's succumbing to the energy, and he's allowing it to like, blossom. But it has been a long time. Yeah. That's what I say. He just wanted to see how you look, how you been doing. I don't know if you got a lot of pictures on your social media, but that's what it was for. Honestly, I feel like America's getting lazier now. I like when they got the house as much. Girl, heavy on the people can't afford it, Chevish. Because, baby, I'm telling you, like, girl, keep living, honey. I'm telling you, like, I can attest to how bad the economy is. But I'm telling you, I came from an era where we could just do that. That's why I say y'all really getting screwed. Like, Gen Xers, are y'all Gen Z or y'all Gen X? Y'all Gen Z. Gen Zers, like, y'all getting kind of screwed with the experience, because when I was y'all age, stuff was little. We could afford to pay our rent and still go out. Like, and that was literally only like 12, 13 years ago. That's what's sad. But people are just more so, they can't afford it for real. I'm telling you, it is not, it's rough. People cooking meals. They don't even want to meet up and go out to eat anymore. Cooking at home and stuff like that. What people used to meet up. That's because it's the economy, Ari. I promise you. I promise you. So many people want to do what you're saying, but you can't. You literally can't. Like, y'all, I literally have had times where I had to pick between paying my bills and getting my kids some shoes. You know what I'm saying? You think I want to be feeling like that? So it's more so it's just this economy is horrible. So if you got the luxury to still be able to go out and have fun, enjoy it because I'm telling you, it's hard. Yes, that's true. Some people need to learn how to say no too. All right, girl, I'm trying to tell you, baby, it is not as easy as you think. When you get to your place in your life where you living by yourself, you gonna see it's not it's not that easy. I don't say on Instagram. I haven't posted since 2023, but I want to get into my content creating back while I can. Yes, girl, do it. Definitely. I think it's gonna get to a point where we will be moving out of America in droves. Yeah. I was just talking to my boyfriend tonight. I'm like, we need to get our passports. I said we need to get our. I'm waiting on the baby to be born so I can get all the kids done at the same time. But I don't even think this gonna be a country for real, y'all. Like, I don't think it's gonna be a country. I feel like it's gonna be like literally districts. Like, y'all know that movie, Hunger Games. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. It's not gonna be a country. It's gonna be literal districts, which is so crazy, right? To think that. I don't even know. I'm Gen Z girl. I can't even afford an apartment. Yeah, and y'all, like I'm telling you, y'all are. I would be so. I feel like we getting to that point where everybody's getting mad because they starting to see how unfair it is. But oh my gosh, y'all! I remember like when was in college, I got pregnant with my son, and his dad worked at McDonald's. He worked at McDonald's while I was finishing up school, and when I got done with college, we were able to get an apartment. It was literally $400 a month, y'all. A 2 bedroom. A 2 bedroom apartment was $400 a month, and we was able to get our own place. Like, that's how cheap stuff was. Now, in that time, we ain't know that was cheap because that was the way of life. But that was cheap, and now a 2 bedroom could easily run you $2,000 a month. It is sick. So you gotta think. You mean to tell me over the last 10 to 13 years the rent has increased by damn near 800%? That's insane. Yeah. And you say you can't afford an apartment right now. So yeah, girl, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you able to go out and hang out and all of that stuff, taking in consideration that if you had your own apartment, would you be able to still do that stuff? You know, especially if it's like you can't afford it. It's it's a lot. It's luxury for me too. That's why a whole bunch of people are having 2 or 3 jobs. Yes, and being burnt out and working themselves down to the bone. This is not the way of living. Yeah, yeah. Cause honestly, they say every empire can only last 250 years. That's what the scientists are saying. And so we are at our 250 years. as a country. So yeah, I'm sure there's other countries that went through what we went through, dictatorship, and it collapsed. Rome. um, there's plenty of examples in history books. Girl, I'm thinking about getting a second job because I need extra money to save. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it's rough. It's rough, y'all. Like, it's so rough that I'm like, dang, I'm already thinking about what am I gonna do for work after I had this baby. I ain't even had the baby yet, and I'm already like, what am I gonna do for work? Because I have to work after I had this baby. Not like right away, but yeah, like that's literally the reality. I can't just sit home and just raise this baby. Like I literally have to work. Yeah. Oh yeah, girl, I got a little playlist going. I got my Pandora playing, so it's like a random shuffle. Beyonce been showing up a lot on my little Pandora today. I don't really listen to her like that, but I like her older music though. I like her this era of her. I ain't a fan of like some of the stuff she putting out now. But this era of Beyonce, Chef's Kiss. What's a country y'all would move to? Hmm, that's a good question. I don't know. I feel like, damn, now you got me really thinking. What country would I move to? Paris? You like her cover of Jolene? You would go to Paris? I would go like more so East Asia, like Asia, somewhere in Asia. Yeah, Italy or Greece? Okay. Yeah, I would go anywhere towards Asia. Now, there's a whole lot of um, different. I don't know what would they be calling them? Because if it's like a continent, you go to continent of Asia. I know there's like Bali and stuff like that. But is Bali in Asia? I feel like Bali's in Asia, right? I would go wherever like black people are getting more success. Let me see. Is Bali in Asia? Yes, in Asia. Okay, Bali. They say Bali is a good place for black people to go. That's what I've been seeing on TikTok. Yeah, they said Bali is a really safe place for black people. But yeah, girl, you might as well do it. Make you some cookies for extra money, man. I wanna like shoot. They be making hella money with them crochets. My mama always tell me like, why you don't learn how to crochet? I'm like, mama, I feel like doing that. But honestly, it's a whole like community of people that be crocheting stuff, and they be crocheting the cutest little things. Like this one lady on TikTok, she was crocheting like stuffed animals, like little bunny rabbits, frogs, like little mushrooms. She was so cute, and she was selling them at farmers markets. Part of me wants to say Spain, but I heard it's racist. Yeah, I don't know. Possibly though. Portugal. Yeah, I think Portugal is nice too. Did they? Girl, you need to go into being a baker and making like sweets. That may be your calling, Sierra. All you gotta do is get you a server's license. I forgot what they call it, safe serve or something like that, to where you could start like people could buy food from you, and you'll be in code. But you should, if you truly enjoy it. They probably is. I mean, ain't Spain where the Spaniards came from? I don't know, Ari, because like, mm, I mean, definitely get your own opinion, but I feel like I could definitely see Spain being racist based on their history. Yeah, you do. You gotta have a side hustle. I'm like, damn, I need to start crocheting because you could make anything with crochet. You could make anything, baby clothes, grown up clothes, all types of stuff. And it'd be people that really be wanting that, like crochet stuff. Like, it's a whole community on TikTok of people just crocheting and they be selling their stuff online. I want to go to Italy or England. I want to travel everywhere. Like, I want to see the museums each they have. Yeah, I'm not that racist. I just want to generalize racism. Yeah, that's why I said do your own research. Do your own research. I mean, I personally wouldn't. I mean, that wouldn't be a country on my list, but I mean, do your own research, form your own opinions, and then go see for yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna be on here for like 10 more minutes, y'all. So if y'all got any questions, let me know. Um, yeah, let me know if y'all got any questions. I'm be on here for 10 more minutes. Where's Shavish girl? How she just come in and pop out like that, girl? She came in here to drop her little mic and then left. Don't be coming here mic dropping Shavish. I'm gonna mess her right now. Like, girl, where you go? I mean, I like baking, but every time I touch up to a bit, I get overwhelmed. I cry. Oh, yeah, businesses are very hard to manage. It's a lot of responsibility. Ooh, y'all got heartburn. But yeah, I can understand. It's a lot to run a business. It's a lot to fund a business. Like, I can't tell you how many business owners be on TikTok asking for people to support their businesses. It's it's hard. It's hard trying to run a business, and it's a lot of responsibility because of, especially when you handling food, you gotta stay on it because they will come and check your restaurant. All of that, they will. Blue Star, go ahead. Yep, that's fine. Anybody else got questions before I come off live tonight? You say watching Gordon Ramsay? Hmm. I like to watch when Food Network was like booming. I used to watch like Cake Boss. I would watch like Sugar Wars. I would watch Cake Wars. And my favorite thing to watch with Cake Wars was when they would have like a the holiday special. So when they would do like the Christmas one, and they would have to like build these big old cake sculptures. Um, like, oh my gosh, like I would love watching that. I would literally just like be so excited because I love to cook, and low key I feel like if I would have went to culinary school, I would be a chef or a personal chef because I had my mind made up. I knew I was gonna be a culinary chef when I got older. It didn't happen, but when I was a kid, I was just so inspired by Food Network. Like, I'd be on there watching Food Network all day, especially on days when we have school, like on a Saturday morning. Oh, I was on Food Network watching all the cooking shows. Is my energy allowed allow me physically officially over Irving? Is it focusing on my current relationship? Since I'm so confused, since I know I'm focusing on my current relationship, but the dream was it's okay. So is Blue Star energy is Blue Star physically and energetically over Irving? Is Blue Star physically and energetically over Irving? Yes or no? Mhm. Um, somewhat. I feel like it's one of them situations where you like, I know I have to release this person, but sometimes I don't want to, because I be worried. I be worried, and I don't want to turn my back on him. So it's like kind of, but not really. But it's not coming from a place of like you being obsessed or nothing. It's coming from a place of like you just want to be there for him because you feel like he's gonna come back to you, and you don't want to be the one that turning back on him. You get what I'm saying? Like loyalty is something that you really take serious. So that's kind of what I'm saying. But it don't mean that you want. It don't mean that you aren't happy with the person you with now. It's just sometimes it be like that. Different. Not saying I'm always dreaming of Earn, but I just don't like how he still ends up in my dreams. Even if I pray, set boundaries, set no one that isn't meant for my energy, and no one that's in the past. But you never know. Like him and that girl may not work out, and then he may need you. You know, like sometimes like we may not understand it why people have to like temporarily leave our lives, but then they come back and then it's like, oh, okay, I see why we had to go on separate paths for a little bit, you know. So it could be one of them situations where y'all just had to go on separate paths for a little bit. So think of it that way too. Yes, I do. Yes, I take loyalty very seriously, but I don't know. Like throughout the years, my family says of how I should move on from him, which I have tried for years. I just don't want to hurt either of them. Yeah, I understand. So it's not like you're actively trying to manifest him back in your life, but sometimes, like I said, we can kind of keep people, hold them close to our heart. That's what I see. But it don't mean that you don't love your man. It don't mean that you're not trying to move forward with your life because you obviously are. But it just it be like that sometimes. you know. Yeah. Yeah. I understand that. I understand that. But yeah, that's what I really see for you. You know. But it don't mean that you don't love your boyfriend. You know, nothing like that. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to go ahead and come off of here. I'll be back on tomorrow. Okay. So in the meantime, I hope y'all have a good and safe night. And thank y'all for having interacted with me in the chat. I appreciate it. And until tomorrow, I will see y'all later. Okay. Bye, y'all. Have a good night.